Well, 2022 is officially over. As far as my own music goes this year, it was okay, but it definitely could have been much better. In 2022, I managed to release over 15 new lo-fi tracks on Spotify, but I didn't once manage to break 1,000 monthly listeners over the entire time, the primary music-related goal I had set for myself in 2022. On paper, I admit this doesn't look too good. I'm happy with the music I made this year, but I don't think a lot of it is getting the support or the streams that it deserves. In this video, I'll go over the 3 major takeaways I gained from this experience and talk about how I plan to improve on them in 2023. The first big thing was a lack of consistency. As far as my music went in 2022, there were times when I was really productive and got a lot done, and then there were dry spells where I didn't work much on my music at all and didn't spend much time promoting my songs either. This has taught me that it makes more sense to consistently work on smaller tasks every day than only occasionally working on big ones. For something like music promotion and releasing, you have to make sure people are constantly interested through the content you release. And you gotta keep track of it too. A great tip I learned from reading the book Atomic Habits this year is that it helps to keep track of the days you do your habits on a calendar or a notebook. This is an extremely effective way to keep yourself consistent because you actually get to see your own progress and you get to know how well you're doing and how consistent you are being, rather than just thinking, oh, I'm being pretty consistent, or oh, I'm being not very consistent. You get to see the exact metrics for it. The second biggest mistake I made is probably not valuing every single release as much as I could have. Something I learned over 2022 is that every single track you make is a chance to be seen by new audiences and to bolster the strength of your existing fan base. But only if you focus on every release individually. When you're releasing a new track, you have to tell as many people as you can about it to get those pre-saves, and you also have to make sure to submit it early onto editorial lo-fi playlists. One of my biggest music goals for 2023 is finally getting a song of mine onto an editorial playlist on Spotify. I really love to see that. The final thing I really want to work on in 2023 is building more relationships with smaller lo-fi producers and artists in my community. Though I did it to an extent, I realized I didn't really talk with and build concrete relationships with my fellow lo-fi producers and artists as much as I should have over the course of this year. However, that definitely will have to change in 2023. Just last week, I actually opened my official beat store on BeatStars, link in description. And every guide I've seen has told me that in order to sell beats, you have to be communicating with potential customers all the time. I will definitely be spending a lot more time doing that in 2023. So those are the 3 points I'll mention. I don't want to minimize, however, the fact that you guys still have been offering me an incredible amount of support this past year, and I'm extremely grateful for all of it. I'm hoping to have an even better 2023 with even more fans, more views, and more music. Thanks again for all the help and support, and make sure to always stay Gucci.